Okay, hello, this is Paul's Aero Instruments, and this is, we're gonna make a patch. And I'm gonna show you a simple patch that sounds quite complex, but it's a simple trick. And we have here the mixer. And as you see, it goes to an oscillator. So we will hear this kind of sound. It's from an analog oscillator. Then we have something special here. It's the Teleblender. And we have the Clockwork Orange. The Clockwork Orange just give a gate, and the gate we put in the low pass or the input gate of the Teleblender, this one. The Teleblender have a gated output under the normal output. This only get a sound when it gets a pulse over here. I know it's dark, sorry, but somehow I like to sit in the dark. So now the normal sound is like this. As we know from a lot of stuff. Then we take the Teleblender output, the gated output, and we put it in the 1 volt per octave, and then we get really complex kind of rhythmic. The rhythmic is decided by the gate, so you can put it also in a trigger or in something else, but the rhythmic is decided, but all the sweeps between is decided by the Teleblender, and that makes it really complex because this had a lot of loops of control voltage and noise in one time, but you can control it by using the gate. That's why it's rhythmic. Let's listen. So I can make a lot of steps with the Teleblender, and I can also play with the oscillator to find different sounds. But it's already rhythmic because of the clock. The loops, we call this shooting liquid. The loops that we're shooting actually can also be controlled by control voltage over here to make it more complex, but there's already so much to find here. Let's listen more. And I found some sweet spots, happy accidents. Really complex and a rhythmic with small sounds between it. I call this small sounds texture to make it more complex. It's the same if you use colors and you put a gray next to red. The red looks more beautifuler because the gray is there. This is a typical idea of getting textures in sound to make it more layers and complexity with only using 2 cables. It's really simple. I only played with the Teleblender. Now I'm gonna play also a little bit with the sound of the oscillator if it gets the control voltage input. listen how this complex sound. You hear a kind of liquid and then a kind of, I don't know, let's listen. Amazing. I'm gonna take it out of the gate and put it in a trigger. So a gate is long, a trigger is short, more drum-like. So I'm gonna check out how the low pass gate in this Teleblender reacting. And then you get also, of course, a different sound. So I take the gate out, then it will stop. Yes. And then we put it in a trigger. It gives less sweep effects because it's short, but there is some weird release, like a tsh. I'm gonna put the speed a little bit faster. Interesting. Yeah, I like gate more because it's longer and you have more turning points. The Teleblender, it's not randomness, it's controlled randomness. So there are 70 random algorithms that are in a loop. So it's not really random. And you can go between, so the same is in a loop. And there are not only voltage differences, but noise differences too. That's why it makes this kind of crazy swing. If you will listen to the audio of the Teleblender, you hear totally something else. But to use it like a sequencer or control voltage, what also possible with this side, and then you can control how much voltage going out. It's also really nice. This is the basic about working with two cables, using the low pass gate in the Teleblender and the output to control just a simple oscillator. It's just an analog oscillator, nothing special. It works also very good with braids, plates, or the digital stuff too. Or the DSO from Soundforce is also fun. But this harmonic VCO from Klankbau from Willy. It's a kind of friend for me in Germany. He's a really nice guy, and he made this design actually. So yeah, this was a small patch demonstration. Thank you for watching. Be good. Have a good weekend. It's getting dark here. I will say take a beer or a wine. Make yourself feel good. Thank you for watching.